hello everyone. Hope you can hear me well. It's been a while since I vlogged on the GoPro. In fact, it's been a while since I vlogged at all. The last video I released was the last part of our long trip, the epic trip. And yeah, that took a while. I mean, we completed the trip in January. It's September now. Yeah, that took quite a lot of work in some parts. But some of the videos turned out pretty well. I mean, especially the Goa stay video. It did not have much riding. It did not have much motorcycle action. But if you ask me, that was one of my favorite videos. That kind of video truly captures the spirit of, you know, vacationing, holidaying, or even traveling in nice places. Unfortunately, that video didn't do too well on YouTube. Probably because there is no motorcycle on the thumbnail. And yeah, motorcycling is not the theme of the video, that one. So this one is actually gonna be a good old-fashioned moto vlog. You know, where you ride a motorcycle and you talk about various things. Not necessarily motorcycling, not necessarily about the bike you're riding, or the road you're riding on, or the destination you're heading to. See, that kind of speed breaker, it's really bad design, but it kind of forces you to practice your mid-corner braking if you're coming in hot. So yeah, I'm kind of running out of ideas for videos on my channel. There is one in progress that's also not riding, but somewhat on the theme of motorcycling. I did a brake fluid change on my Vespa. Yeah, because the front brake is you know, a hydraulic disc. The rear is a drum. So the front brake lever was getting very spongy, and it was just getting worse with every day, to the point where it was almost, you know, the lever was almost touching the grip, the handlebar grip, with very little braking action. So I did a brake fluid flush and change on that, and now it's pretty good. It is over 2 years old, so it was kind of time for a change anyway. So yeah, there's a video for that that's in the making. I mean, it's being edited. I see this thing they're making here. I don't know really, but it kind of looks like it's going to be a road. And for people in Bangalore, I think this may be the new peripheral ring road that they're constructing. You know, well, we have the nice road in the southern part of the city, the NICE road. That's actually not the English word nice, it's actually an acronym, for those of you who don't know. I think people from Bangalore do know that. So for the other parts of the city, they have planned a similar road. I don't know what the current status is, if that's been finalized and if construction has started. But this patch of, you know, land there, that kind of looks like that's going to be a road. And the location, I'm kind of near Hoskote right now, would be suitable for that road. So yeah, I don't know, maybe that's it. So talking about good old-fashioned motovlogs, I kind of feel sad that very few people make true motovlogs these days. One guy that comes to mind who still does it very regularly would be Sean Smoke. He has two channels. One is a proper motovlog channel. He doesn't do videos there very regularly, but he has another channel where he does daily vlogs, and he actually makes a vlog every day. Now that's a really high level of commitment, you know, if you have to successfully keep doing that over all these years. And he still does it, and for most of his daily vlogs, say about 70 to 80%, sometimes even more, of the video is actually riding, motorcycle riding, and vlogging, and showing us beautiful sights. Yeah, beautiful sights in the state of Washington where he lives. And I really like his love of trains, and he deliberately tries catching trains. Check out his channel if you are interested. The links will be in the description. So he's one motovlogger I really like and I follow, where people just, you know, motovlogging, that's, you know, motovlogging is supposed to be just talking about any topic pretty much, or just rambling on as you ride. It doesn't have to be strictly motorcycle talk or strictly about a particular topic that you have on the video title and the thumbnail. So very few people do that nowadays. Have any of you heard of Modat 13? I think he goes by the name M13 nowadays. He is one of the pioneers of motovlogging. I used to watch him back in 2007 and 8. He still makes videos, but really I haven't had time to watch any of his recent ones. But he was one of the pioneers in the sense that back then you didn't have action cameras. There were no GoPros. So people would stick small handheld cameras inside their helmets, you know, just resting between the visor and their face, and they would record using those. So have I been doing much riding lately? Actually not. You know, the weather has been a factor. See, can't make out if these are pedestrian crossings or speed breakers. So yeah, because of the weather, yeah, I have not been doing much riding. I'm sorry, this Google Maps navigation prompts, they are kind of distracting me as I speak, so yeah. So because of the weather, mostly it's been raining at the night and in the evenings. The mornings are mostly okay, so I could do some riding, but the problem is if you have wet roads and a lot of mud and dirt, which is, you know, that's what you get on Indian roads when they get wet. These bikes get very dirty. Now the Duke is somewhat better. It's easy to clean relatively. Now, you would think otherwise because of the trellis frame, but it's actually easier to clean than this one. This one, you have to actually wash it. And for me, I can wash my bikes in my basement where I park, but I have to carry down, I have to carry my washing equipment below. So yeah, it's not that easy. Can be done, but yeah, I don't like doing it every other day, so I try not to take out the Interceptor when it has rained and the roads may be wet. So that's one reason, and yeah, I still haven't got a job. I'm still unemployed. It's been almost a year, a little short of a year now, and it's time I started looking for jobs. So I'm kind of keeping busy with that, you know, job hunting and preparing myself. So you could say the last couple of months, that's also been a big factor in keeping me busy, and as a result, not really finding much time to ride. And even when I find the time, I'm usually a little tired. So yeah, that's another factor. Although I must say, motorcycling, if you can do it, it's a great way to clear your mind. It may not make you physically less tired, but mentally it really rejuvenates you. Gosh, it's hard to speak with this mask on. You know, I can barely move my lips. Especially riding on roads like these, you know, you don't have to be going fast. Just go slow, enjoy the scenery around, enjoy the cool air, the cool and fresh air. These are brick kilns, by the way. I think most of you know that, but just in case you don't, this is where they make bricks. Those the clay bricks, you know. They cast the bricks out of clay, and they put them in a kiln for them to heat up and cure. A lot of these around here. So that must mean that somehow the clay or the soil or whatever here is kind of good for brick making. It's a cute doggy. What is this? Don't want to spook the bulls. Today I was actually making a conscious effort to avoid roads which may have dirty wet mud on them, so actually avoided some of the routes which I normally like taking and took this one. But I just remembered this also may have some muddy patches up ahead, so fingers crossed. Let's see. They're definitely fun to ride on, you know, but the cleaning afterwards, that's what gets me. I must say, the suspension on the Interceptor is doing a really good job. Oh, I should have avoided that muddy patch. Damn it. So yeah, the suspension is doing a pretty good job on this road, you know. I took this road on the Duke a while back. I mean, not a while back today, a few days back. And that was pretty harsh. I had to actually take those smoother patches on the sides of the road and avoid these rocky areas. And that was really harsh. I had to take it much slower. Now, another thing that helps on the Interceptor are the foot pegs, you know, the position of the foot pegs. You can actually, even if you don't fully stand up, okay, I'm going left. So even if you can't fully stand up, and of course you can, but you don't always need to stand up fully on these patches, you know. You just have to put some pressure on the foot peg so that your butt is not fully resting on the seat. It's just skimming the surface of the seat, so that gives you a bit of, you know, cushioning from the shocks. Your legs kind of absorb the shocks a bit, pretty much like how it would be when you're standing. But yeah, so on the Duke, since that's a more sporty riding position, the foot pegs are pretty far behind, and you know, you probably could stand on them, but for me it's really difficult. So all these patches on the Duke, I have to take them sitting, and that gets very difficult. Quite a few factories here. This is the Narasapura industrial area. You also have the Apple. I mean, it's not owned by Apple. Another company manufactures on behalf of Apple, and I don't know which products exactly. Some iPhone models, I think. And this one is the Honda two-wheeler factory. This is where they make the Honda scooters and motorcycles for India. I don't know if all the models for India are made here, or if they have other factories. But yeah, that was the Honda factory, and there's another factory up ahead. Yeah, I think the Scania bus and truck factory is up ahead. Aerospace, and the one on the right also looked like some aeronautics manufacturing thing. This is the Scania one. There you go. Right in my way. Okay, around here I'm gonna stop and put my phone inside, because I don't really need the navigation from here. And you know, it's safer to have it inside when you're doing highway speeds. Come on, get into neutral. So guys, I think I'll end the vlog here, because you know, at highway speeds you probably are not going to be able to hear me anyway with the wind noise. And of course, as always, if I find something interesting after this, I'll include that. So bye bye for now. Hope you like this motovlog, and catch you on the next video. Bye bye.